CBs. Hello there, YouTube. This is the 6 amp 4.5 inch angle grinder that just went on sale at Harbor Freight. Let's go through all the numbers and the features of this new grinder and see if it's worth the hefty price tag of 25 bucks. So out of the box itself, of course, you get the owner's manual. Of course, you get the grinder itself, which comes with a blade guard and 2 chucks for holding a grinding disc on there. The guard is adjustable, but requires loosening this Phillips head screw in order to move this thing around where you want it to be. You got a nice beefy handle that screws onto the left side or the right side. And of course, you get the handy little tool that you use for tightening down your chucks. By the way, I want to say hi to all the chucks out there. Hey, Chuck. On the back here, you get your pretty standard lock button that you use to remove whatever blade you're working with. Now, one cool thing about this is it actually has a paddle switch right there, which is really cool. Now, this is the 5 amp Warrior angle grinder that came out a couple years ago, and this has the slide switch, which are notorious for popping off while you're working. So not only is this paddle switch a really cool feature, it also has a cruise control button. So you just depress the switch, push in the cruise control button, and it stays down when you want to release it. Easy as that. Now looking at the 5 and the 6 side by side, they look nearly identical up here. This housing's a little bit darker than this one. Maybe it's because I've used it a bunch, but you can see these fins right here are the same, the screws are the same. The bodies are a little different. You can tell this one's a little bit beefier, hence a 6 amp motor versus a 5. So what do you say we put this thing to work and see how it does? We'll start with this thin piece of steel pipe, and we'll pop a brand new cutting wheel on there. Let's let her rip. Quick and easy, baby. Now we'll try this small piece of steel channel. It's a little bit thicker than that pipe was. Like butter, baby. Now we'll do something a little more heavy duty. This is a solid steel bar. It's 5/8 of an inch thick. All right, that guy made a nice clean cut. Now I didn't put a lot of downforce on it. I basically just let the weight of the grinder do the work, and it cut really well. All right, now I have this old lawnmower blade that I've done a bunch of stupid things to for other videos, but we're gonna cut a straight line through here and see how it does. Not bad. All right, last thing I'll do here is I'm gonna pop a grinding wheel on there and see if we can get this thing to stall out. All right, I had to apply a lot of downforce to this, but I did get it to stall out, and you can feel the housing getting a little bit warm here. So the motor is definitely being worked hard. Temperature reading on the housing of this after grinding, 111 degrees. Temperature of the gear housing after grinding, 100 even. But I will say grinding in general, this thing feels really strong, and I'd be really happy with a grinder with this kind of performance. So this 5 amp model sells for 20 bucks, and this new 6 amp model sells for 25. Is it worth the 5 bucks to go up an extra amp? I think so. This thing has a noticeable power increase over the 5 amp, and you get cruise control. So that's my review of the 6 amp Warrior 4.5 inch angle grinder. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments below and I'd be happy to answer. And honestly, along with the other Warrior stuff that I've bought over the years, I think this is a really good entry-level homeowner's tool for a pretty good price tag. Thank you guys for watching. CBs.